Yeah, congrats to Quinnipiac there. Thought they came out and really aggressive, really setting the tone there with their physicality. And then overtime, I thought that they made some really difficult finishes and took advantage of having some opportunities there. So congrats to them.
Obviously, getting to overtime was quite an accomplishment after kind of the way things started. What went wrong there in the overtime period? Obviously, 1 for 10 from the field. Not gonna win very many games there for you.
Yeah, I thought we had some great looks there. Whether it was at the rim or from the 3-point line, and sometimes that doesn't happen. I thought there was great resiliency to get it to overtime with that comeback. There were some really high-level plays in order for us to come back with that. So, guys deserve a lot of credits for us to kind of will that thing and get it to overtime.
Until about 7 or 8 minutes left, there were stretches where you cut into the lead, get to 3 or so, and then have a scoreless stretch.
Yep.
That happened on multiple occasions. I think there's also a stretch where I think the first 4 baskets you guys made in the second half, they immediately answered.
Mm-hmm.
What goes into some of those droughts, some of those things where you go from playing really well to not having any answers?
Yeah, I thought the first half was more defensive. It was a little bit sloppy there. Both teams shooting in the 30s, and then if you look in the second half, they shot 56 and we shot 51. So obviously the scoring picked up and there was a little bit more offense on both sides. I think when we made that run there, we took the lead, and then we had a couple possessions down the stretch where we're just going to keep working those situations so we can execute and we can put them in positions to hopefully when we take the lead, we can hold on to that lead.
Luke, where do you think things kind of flipped in the second half there, where you guys were able to start getting some more consistent offense, still, start making shots more frequently?
Well, everyone at halftime kind of knew that we didn't come out with the right energy in the first half. The coaches kind of brought it up to us. We talked about it amongst ourselves in there, and I felt like we came out with more energy, but we can't start the game like that because it just, digs a deep hole, which we came back, but so I just got to come out with the right energy, and then we were just talking with the coaches. The coaches were firing us up, and then the guys were talking in the huddle, and just kind of picked up on the momentum. So just got to start off with that.
You guys were able to get some more outside shots in the second half. What changed there that maybe, whether it was pulling the trigger on some of them for you guys or just getting those looks?
I think it was just the dribble penetration with the kicking. We were kind of kicking more outside. They were starting to help a little bit more in the paint, so we were just playing the reads. So I was just like sharing the ball, just some more looks on the outside.
It seemed like you were trying to push the pace a little bit, especially after misses. Is that something you want to do in general, or is that something you saw today?
Yeah, we want to play with pace. Getting a stop there, and it's got to start with defensive rebounding. And when we can get that rebound, we can get out on the open floor and create some opportunities for ourselves. So pace is, whether it's off a miss or even if they score, pace is something that we want to play with either way.
How much do you think that helped the increase in scoring, even if it was pushing the ball and immediately dumping it into Harlan, which you guys did on multiple occasions on the fast break?
Yeah, it gives an opportunity, especially when he's down the floor. He's got great hands. He did a nice job finishing through contact today. So for him, he was able to take a step forward in there, and we were able to get some and ones there, and he did a really nice job from the foul line as well.
Has the shot selection been, the last couple of games, as good consistently as you'd like it to be?
I think that's something that we're continuing to learn, and the more we can just have these type of experiences, games, practices, continue to teach through film, and as our team continues to grow, that's something just like defense and transition and offense and defense, rebounding, all the different intricacies of the game, we're going to continue to teach and grow from.
Is that almost applicable to the overtime period where they hit a couple of threes right off the bat and it's almost like you're trying to get it all back at once?
So, you know what, sometimes when you're really competitive, right, and you want to make it right away, but there's no 6-point shots, 10-point shots, so we just talk about making the simple play and taking what the defense gives us, and they made the first 2 threes, and Luke had a really nice driving kick, hit Randy in the corner, we made it, so just continuing to understand what defenses are trying to do, and then just playing off of that. Thanks.
Thank you.